Hey everybody, welcome to drinknectar.com. I'm your host, Josh Wade, and this is the internet's place to explore the 5 senses of coffee and wine. I want to give away $50 to somebody. Grocery Outlet actually wants to give away $50 to somebody. In this time that we're in, the economy is tough. Grocery Outlet actually is a fantastic place to find good deal on closeout wine or wine that wineries are getting rid of at a discount. We're going to go inside. I've never been here before, but we're going to see what kind of wine they have on the shelf, what the values are, see what are the best values we can find that we can pass on to you. Okay, so starting my little experiment here with Grocery Outlet wines, we were able to find wine all the way from $2.99 all the way up to $14.99. Alright, I'm back from my little adventure down to Grocery Outlet on a quest for some fantastic deals on wine. I have to admit, I've never shopped at Grocery Outlet before for wine. So I did some research ahead of time on Twitter and also on Facebook and just asked if people used Grocery Outlet for deals on wine. And I really got a mixed response. So I'm very curious to see what we came across here and what we're going to find and how it tastes. So hopefully what this next 3 series post will provide for you is maybe some trust, some insight as to what you can find at Grocery Outlet. There's no doubt about it, you can find low-priced wine, but does low-priced wine really mean that it's wine that you can drink? But we're going to start off with this Buckley's Cove 2009 Shiraz from southeastern Australia. 2009 meaning that they harvested it in March of last year when their harvesting season is. I already tell that this wine comes across in a very candy-like purple, bright purple color. It is moderately translucent. You can already get the nose, so let's give it a sniff. It smells like cherry Jolly Ranchers, some candy, like that sugar packet candy that you get, cherry flavored. You know, they dip the sticks in there, and then you lick it. I used to love those things as a kid. So that's about it. Let's give it a sip. Okay, this wine is only $2.99. And I'll first tell you what I taste. There is a lot of sweetness on it on the front end, and then the back end just whips around, and there's kind of a zinger of some tart. This feels way off structure, way off balance. It's super thin. There's not a lot to it. I'm just not a fan of this wine. So this label here, if you're looking for a wine that's going to be a good deal and tastes good, this would not be a wine that I would recommend. The next wine I'm really curious about, it is 2 Iron 2005, and the shelf tracker is what intrigued me, or the label, because it is a Napa Valley Red Table wine. And I did my research ahead of time. I like doing some research. I'm just not going to blindly taste these things, but the shelf label said the retail price was $60. So we'll see. I'll give you some indication in the notes of the text of what I found. First off, it's a very dark purple, like a plum. Goes out a little watery towards the edges, just thins out. It is opaque, so a lot of depth to it. Let's give it a sniff. Okay, so this is a little bit more what I'm talking about. I'm not going to say that it's a $60 wine, but there is some structure and character to the nose. It has some dark blackberry fruits in it. Also is giving off some woodiness, some oakiness, some twigs, and a little hint of spice. But it doesn't seem to be a super strong aromatic nose that you would find in a nice, well-made Napa red wine. Let's give it a sip. Okay, so there's some decent structure on the front end. It's not as thin as the last wine, obviously. Definitely presents some fruit and some oak. It's definitely an over-oaked wine. And then there's some chewiness on the back end. It's not a sipping wine, would go good with some food. $60, if I open this at $60, I would be extremely disappointed. I'd be frustrated, I'd be mad, I'd be angry. I'd probably be taking it back to the store at $60. Even at $20, I would be slightly disappointed in the quality of this wine. But for the price I paid, which I believe was $14, it's in line with what I would expect. We're going to give away $50. If you want to win $50, it's super simple. All you have to do is comment on this blog or go to my Facebook page and look for a Grocery Outlet post there and comment there. One person will win. There will not be any spam. There will not be any mail. You won't get on a mailing list. It's just one person simply winning a $50 Grocery Outlet gift card available in 6 western states. So they have their big wine sale coming up March 30th through April the 3rd. You can save up to 20% off, which would make this one more of a deal. This one, even at 100% off, I would not pick up. If you had a great deal at Grocery Outlet, post it here. I want to hear about it because I've already heard some people that picked up some killer deals. So cheers and drink happy.